Stay tuned. We're going to teach you how to get free shipping materials. Hey YouTube, we are gonna teach you guys about free shipping supplies through the United States Postal Service. What we're gonna do first, though, we're gonna talk about the difference between first class and priority mail. And the reason you see some brown boxes out here is because these are the first class boxes we use. The brown boxes, let me move these here real quick. The brown boxes are what we buy. Now there's only really 4 boxes that we buy that we use to ship first class mail. The first class mail, I'm gonna move my camera here a little bit, sorry. The first class mail is everything under a pound. So
you have to ship it in brown boxes.
You have to ship it. You can't use you can ship priority mail under a pound. It's just going to be a lot more money for you. So but you save a lot more money with first class. Now first class, there's the weight in first class up to 16 ounces. So you can ship so it's broken into 4 parts. So 4 ounces, 8 ounces, 12 ounces, and the 16 ounces. So that's where the price break starts. So anything under 4 ounces is going to be your cheapest shipping first class.
It's like $4, like $3.50.
Yeah, it's like it's really like $3.50, depending on where it's going. It's going to California. It's more from Georgia. It's going across country, wherever you live. The further it goes, the more money it's going to be. But about $3.20, $3.50, somewhere in there. Then you get up to like $3.80, and then you get to like $4.20 something, and then you can get on up to $5 and something if you get up to 16 ounces, 15 to 16 ounces. So the price break stops, you know, like if you do 13 ounces, then you have to do a 16 ounce rate. So that's what happens with first class. You definitely want to, if you can, and you got something shipping it at 5 ounces, you want to try to get an ounce out of that box somehow. Whether you cut the little tongues off on the inside, but cut those off and then seal it back up. You can get an ounce off that way easy and ship cheaper. That's a way to do it. But the sizes that we use mainly we'll go from small to biggest. This is a 4x4x4, so we fit a lot of good little small things for a lot of the perfume.
I normally use that a lot.
She uses this a lot for her perfume stuff, and there is no insurance on first class with United States Postal Service. If you ship it and it gets damaged, it's just on you. So that's your fault. You can buy insurance for it.
If something's over like $20, you probably don't want to ship it first class. Or...
I don't know. I do. I don't care because you can buy insurance on it. So it's cheaper to go ahead and just buy the insurance on it. Even if it's at a 4 ounce rate, you can buy the insurance and you're still shipping it cheaper. So anyway, that's a 4x4x4. The next size is a 7x5x4. I don't know if you can see that, but 7x5x4. And a good bit of stuff will fit in here. It's a pretty good box to have. Then we go up to 8x6x4. And that's a...
You can ship some hats in there.
Well, you could probably get some hats in this. Yeah, like hats like this. You can kind of, if they're already kind of easily foldable and stuff, you can put hats and stuff like that in here. And then we do a 10x8x4. That's kind of the biggest shipping box that we go first class with, because it's big and you can put lightweight stuff in here if it needs to be. You don't want to crush a hat. If it's a nice hat, well, I always put it in a poly bag and then I put it inside of here and I ship a hat this way. And so people, if it's a nice hat, especially. So anyway, other first class items we have are over here are we have a poly bag for like t-shirts or anything. These are cheap as mess on Amazon. You can get 200 of them, I think, for like, I don't know, $10 or $8 or something. I mean, or maybe even cheaper. But it's been a while since I ordered them. That's how long it's been. But it's something like that. But these are 10x13 bags. We use those a lot for clothing. This is something I use for video games a whole lot. is in both of these that we get these. I'll tell you how we get these shipping supplies free on eBay. But we buy these little padded envelopes. I put video games in these. They fit. These are 9x7s, and they're great to put video games in. This is actually, it says it's a 9x7, but I actually think it's like a 10x7 really. But or maybe it's a 9x8. But it's a little bit better envelope and quality as well. And then these are the bigger envelopes that eBay gives you. I say gives you, they sell as well. If you have a store on eBay, and we'll conclude the first class part of the video here. But if you have a store on eBay, every quarter you get free shipping supplies. So
every quarter of the year.
Yeah, every quarter of the yeah. Well, what do you think?
You sound like a money quarter is what you sound like.
No, every quarter of the year, every 4 months, they let you pick some free shipping. So they give you a certain amount. It depends on what store you have. So if you have a $20 a month store, I think you get $20. $60 a month store, you get $60. And the higher stores you go up, the more free shipping supplies you get. And I always spend a little bit more. But eBay has some pretty good shipping supplies. I mainly get my eBay tape from eBay because there's a good reason I do that. And so anyway, yeah. I'll get a roll of it later. But I normally get my tape free. I say free. I mean, I'm already paying for my store, but I get it because I have a store. But next, we're going to go into the priority mail. Free. This is the free stuff you get.
Next is this box. I don't know the dimensions.
Well, we're talking about priority mail.
Priority mail you use if it's over a pound, basically, and that's what you use it for if it's over a pound.
And then, what's the weight?
What do you mean?
Like, where does the price difference come in?
Oh, every pound it gets like more and more and more. Like 2 pounds is like 8 to 15, and then 3 pounds would be like it's 9 to 20, I think, something like that. And then it just keeps going up after that. And if it's a 2 pound and like 5 ounces, it ships the same rate as it would a 3 pounder.
Right. So if it's over 2 pounds, if it's 1 pound 8 ounce, what has it ship?
2 pounds.
It ships 2 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So there's really no reason. If you have a 1 pound 8 ounce package to put 1 pound 8 ounce in the shipping for eBay. Just put 2 pounds because it's going to be the same price. So there's no reason to put that in when you start creating your shipping labels. So and I think it's every pound, like she said. It'll go from 2 pounds to 3 pounds, and then it will go from 3 to 4.
I think maybe like 4 and 5 might be it. 4
and 5, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, we're going to talk about the 4 pounds and that kind of thing in here in just a little bit. But tell them about this box here.
This is mainly like priority. You use like 2 pounds to maybe 5 pounds. Is probably what you really want to use.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can use it for heavier stuff too.
I mean, you can, but it's just.
And guys, everything we're about to show you, you get on the USPS store on the website, and you can get this for free and have it sent to your house. Mm-hmm. So you just say you want it, and they'll bring it to your house. All right?
This box here, we don't really use much, but it's like if you have something small and heavy, it's a great box to use. You just fold it, you make it. It comes flat, so I don't know if that's how it would be on the website or not. This box I use pretty often. It's a 7x7x7. You could fit like really anything small in here. It's a pretty good box. I like this box. It's like one of my favorites. And then this is like a dad's favorite. Yep. It's a 12x12x8. It's pretty big. You can fit like.
I fit a lot of video game stuff in there, consoles.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Consoles, and then there's shoebox 15x8x6.
Yep. You notice how we know all these measurements by heart because we just know them because we have to put them in the eBay all the time.
Yeah. And I fit a ton of used shoes in here. It's literally called a shoebox, probably on the website, I think, right?
Yeah, it's called a shoebox.
And
Yeah.
it says it on here, shoebox. And
you can ship anything in there. You don't have to ship just
if you don't
shoes.
have to ship shoes, you can probably ship hats in here if you want to send them priority.
Well, yeah.
And use this for a lot of used shoes. I get a lot of used shoes from Goodwill, and that's a good box to use for that.
Okay, there you go. All right, guys. Next, we're going to talk about these 3 boxes here. The reason I wanted to be in, they're all kind of the same. You can see there's a small, medium, and a large. So there's a small, medium, and a large size. What's cool about these boxes is, first of all, a lot of things fit in these boxes. So
you can fit like a Guitar Hero in this one.
Almost, like you can take a Guitar Hero apart and put it in here, yeah. But what's good about this is if you get the large one, you can take and you let's say something is longer than this box. You can put it in here. This one fits right over it. We do a lot of Guitar Heroes this way, tennis rackets this way. You can take this and it fits right inside this box here. And the only reason I'm having trouble is because these things are sticking out. But you can see it fits right in. So however long you have to put something in here, you just make it that long, you know. And it can be something really long.
Like
Nerf guns. Your Nerf guns, yeah, Nerf guns are good things. And then you just tape it. You know, you just take some tape it up. You tape the ends, and man, you put the measurements in right here, and man, we ship Guitar Heroes for like $8, $8 to $10. 8 Guitar Heroes, you know. Tennis racket, they're light, so they don't charge a lot because of their weight. You can do the same thing with the medium and the small. The small fits in here, so it'll fit right in as well, and you can adjust your size. But that's why these 3 boxes are like a must. You have to get these 3 boxes, and on the website. These are called, the big one is a 1095, the medium is a 1092, and the small one is a 1097. I don't know why the sizes are like that, but I guess anyway, that's what they are. I don't know if that's when they made them or what they did, but these boxes are a must. Like, you need to get these boxes. I mean, unless all you're going to be selling is video games, then you don't need them, or makeup or something, yeah. But anyway, these 3 I wanted to talk a lot about because we use these so often. Yeah. We use these a whole lot. Kaylee's going to talk about this box here.
This box is my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's my buddy.
There you
go. Pretty long.
Yeah.
It's like my arm width. I ship tons and tons of golf clubs in here. If it's like longer than this, you put another box over it, and you
put another one of these boxes over it.
Yeah, and you wrap. They build together. You have to build your own box.
You have to build, yeah.
And ship a ton of golf clubs. I guess you can ship like bats in here.
Softball bats, baseball bats, yeah.
And they have smaller ones on their website, but we just never use them.
We never use them.
So we don't order them anymore.
Yeah. These are these are called, I think they're called milling tubes or milling triangles or something.
Medium milling tubes.
Medium milling tubes, what they're called, yeah, on their website. And we're going to put the link to where you get all this free stuff in the description below, so be sure to check that out.
And the inside is like express shipping.
Yeah, you can do express shipping on the inside, like on the other side if you want to do, but we don't ever do express.
Like if you're sending it priority, you need to do it on the red side, not the blue side.
Yeah, you definitely want to do the blue side.
No, the red side.
Right, sorry, the red side, yeah. You want the blue side on the inside, is what I meant. Golf clubs, everything up to a 8-iron, is it, will fit in here?
7.
Sometimes 7s will fit in here. It depends on kind of if they're custom or whatever.
Wedges
but
fit in here too.
Yeah, well, everything below a 7 club will fit in here without you having to add on. Anything above a 7, you got to add on. So drivers, especially drivers. And if you have a real big head driver, we'll show you guys whenever we have one of those. We'll show you how to make one of those, and you can make this. And basically, you take the where's the shoebox? Basically, we take the shoebox and
you put the head in the shoebox.
Put the head in the shoebox and kind of stick it.
You cut like a little triangle right here.
and put this over that, and the head of the big driver fits in here. That's how we kind of ship. And Kaylee came up with that box. That was her invention, and it's a very good invention. So, but anyway, that's what we did. And these are free. All this is free. You just have to have somewhere to store it, and you're good. Now give me those there real quick. Those two little things there. These are envelopes that the Postal Service has. This is a padded envelope, and anything you can fit in here shipped for like $7.50 to $8. I think it's a flat rate envelope if you can fit it in here. So it's a good flat rate bubble envelope, and this is a flat rate like a cardboard envelope, I guess you could say, or a paper envelope. But it's a little cheaper. I think it's like $7, maybe $7.20, something like that. No, you don't pay for these at all.
Oh, you meant to ship it. Okay.
Yeah, to ship it. Yeah. So, but these are the flat rate envelopes, the one rate, any rate. So, there are weight limits to different boxes, but I don't think any priority has weight limits on it. It's just
70 pounds.
Oh, it's a lot. Okay, it's really big stuff.
I don't think you'll have anything 70 pounds.
All right, now one thing I wanted to show you guys here. This is on our table here, but this is a UPS thermal label roll. Okay, so if you get this for free as well, and I'm gonna show you over here, guys, right behind. This is Kaylee's setup here. This is the Zebra thermal printer. This thing uses no ink, and it's a thermal printer that she uses, and you use these shipping labels you get for free, and you take the labels, put them in the printer, install the printer onto your computer, and the thing, it prints and prints and prints and prints, never any ink, so totally free printing basically. Yeah. And this is the most affordable, one of the most affordable thermal printers you're going to find. You only can find them in used condition on eBay. I use this over here, and I got to get around on these boxes. But I use this over. This is my setup over here where I ship everything. But this is called a Rollo printer, and the Rollo printer is just a fancy thermal printer, and it does a lot. You can my labels are down here underneath. And put it on the roll. And I put it right on up in here, and it prints, and it prints very fast. This is a very fast printing thermal printer. The Zebra is a little bit slower, but it does a great job, don't it? It does a great job, and we've never had any. We've never had any. I say it's cheap. It's probably you probably get them $60, $70 maybe, but you never had to buy any ink.
That's the one-time cost.
Yeah. And it was worth it, wasn't it? I mean, that was what we used, the Zebra we used for the most. Mm-hmm. I mean, we used it for a long time. The Rollo printer, I want to say, is about $150.
I think that's right.
Yeah, somewhere $150. I got it for Christmas, so put it on Christmas list. It's coming up, right? Mm-hmm. So, all right. Now we're going to talk about, well, let's just go ahead and talk about flat rate for a little bit.
Flat rate. Go ahead. Flat rate you use for heavy stuff. It was designed for board games mainly.
This one was, yeah.
Yeah, and it's designed for like heavier stuff. So like if you have something that's like 5 pounds and it's gonna cost you like $20 to ship it, then you might want to use a flat rate box, and it would only cost you $15. And it doesn't matter where it goes; it would always be $15 if you use flat rate.
15 and some change or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. But this is a big old box, and if it can fit in here, you're good. For this box, there's other flat rates.
This could be like 20 pounds or 5 pounds, and it would still be $15 to ship it.
Yeah, there's other flat rate boxes, and we just don't have many of those. I use them for consoles and stuff, and like a console package. I put a video game console together and put some games with it and stuff. I use the medium flat rate. There's medium flat rate and large flat rate. Medium flat rate, I believe, is around the $12 to $13 range, and the large flat rate is around that $14, $15, maybe $16.
Too, right?
There is a small flat rate, and there's no reason we don't ever use it because it's just more money than doing it priority to begin with. So we don't ever do small flat rate. We don't personally, but we're gonna go into something that the Postal Service has called Regional A and Regional B, and Regional Regional A. This is the Regional A setup. So they have a box that's a 10 by 7 by 6, I believe. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me check it out here. 10 by 7 by 5 is what it is. So 10 by 7 by 5. And so this is almost the same as the 10 by 7 by 4. It's just an inch taller. And I'm sorry, it's 10 by 8 by 4. The first class box I showed you that we buy. It's a 10 by 8 by 4. But this is a 10 by 7 by 5, and it's priority. So if it's over 2 pounds, if it's over a pound or up to 2, you can use this if you want. It may be a little bit more than if you can fit it in a regular priority box. It may be a little bit more. But if it's over 2 pounds and it fits in here, it ships at a 2-pound rate. So that's what's good about this box. So anything small, it's really not that small, but anything small and heavy, I don't know, books. Well, no, books you ship media. Yeah, you ship media. But like anything cast iron, like a cast iron statue or something like that.
Like weights.
Yeah, weights weights go better in the flat rate stuff. You know, like the dumbbell that goes better in flat rate.
I'm stupid.
So anyway, but anything small and is heavy, I use this a good bit. Actually, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head at the moment, but just I use this a lot though, because if it's in between a pound and 2 pounds, it's shipped at a 2-pound rate anyway. So I use this box. So if it fits in here, I just use it. And it may be for some reason it's a little bit more than priority, just straight up priority. This is another Regional A box, and it's
just a different size.
It's just a different size. It's kind of the flat. It's kind of like the small. You know, it's kind of like the small box that's priority, but it will ship a 2-pound rate as well. And this one is a like an 11 by 2.5 by. I'm sorry, 11 by 2.5 by 13. So 13 by 11 by 2.5. So it's a good one to put stuff in as well. Then they have Regional B.
And this is like, if it's over 4 pounds, then you want to ship it in Regional B.
Yeah.
I use a ton of like car radios for this box. It's like really good. It's pretty big, to be honest.
Yeah. So like, yeah, we buy a lot of used like car radios. People pull out stock radios. They pull them out of the car and then they sell them at yard sales, and we will ship them in these sometimes. But this is a big old box here. The dimensions on this is 12 by 10 by 5.5. So it's a 10 by 12, 12 by 10 by 5, and that's a big box to ship. And it will go up to I think 15 pounds or something like that. But it goes maximum weight's 20. So it'll do 20 pounds. You can go up to 20 pounds. In between 4 and 20 is what you want to ship this. And it will ship at a 4-pound rate. Whatever you can fit in this box. This is another Regional B box that you can also use as well, and it's big. So a 4-pound rate is what you get with this, and it is it's 16 by 14 by 3. So this is a big old. This is even bigger than the biggest priority box over here. So now these are kind of like flat rate, so you can't change the size of these boxes of the Regional A and Regional B boxes. They have to be what they are. You can't bend this and make this a different size and that kind of thing and ship something in it at a 4-pound rate. You can't do that. But you can. But the other priority boxes that we'll show you guys the tips and tricks on that at a later date. When we have something like that, you can kind of score them with some scissors and adjust the sizes of them, and you can fit almost anything in these boxes. You can ship anything in these boxes, basically. I mean, it is something else.
The only thing we didn't.
And they're basically free.
The only thing we didn't is that big old printer that I had.
Yeah. We shipped a big old printer, but when you get up into 20, 30 pounds, it's time for UPS. It's time to use UPS. Fit it in a box and ship it UPS, because they are a lot better than the Postal Service. But we wanted to show you guys, to help you in your resale business, how you just go on the link and get it for free. And then once you have it all packed up and you're ready to go, I'm gonna put this link as well in the description. You just schedule a pickup from the Postal Service at your house, and you put it on your front doorstep, and they will come to your front doorstep, pick them up, and take them with them. You don't have to go to the post office.
Some people's post ladies aren't good.
Okay. We have a very good post lady.
Yeah.
All right, her name's Angela. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
some people have problems with that.
Some people do have problems with it, but for the most part, you schedule it, and they come and pick it up at your front doorstep, and man, it's easy. You pack it here at your house, do the shipping labels on the thermal printers for free ink and free labels, and you got free boxes, and man, it's great. Let me do one more thing. Let me show you this. I told you I was going to show you. Hold on. This is the tape that we get free from eBay. So we get this free, yeah. Well, with every quarter we get it free. So this comes in a pack of 4, and we use this tape because mainly it's good to have something other than clear tape a lot of times.
It looks good.
Because it helps you, it helps your packages look better when they get them, instead of them looking like crap when they get them in the mail. Yeah.
Some people, when they buy off eBay, they're like, not too sure about buying something used or something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, like all the Frankenstein golf boxes, golf club boxes we make, all the golf club boxes, this makes them look better, you know. And so that's why we use this tape. We do have clear tape as well, but we don't use clear tape a lot.
We only use it if I sell on StockX or something like that.
Yeah, if selling StockX, I sell on Macari or Facebook or Amazon. Well, I don't package Amazon anyway. But if we sell on Macari or another platform, then we'll use clear tape instead of eBay, because they don't need to get it with eBay tape on it, because
bad.
Yeah. So they're like, I didn't order anything from eBay. But guys, you get free labels, free tape every quarter, free boxes, and mainly you just have to buy 4 boxes. That's what we use. I mean, if you sell mainly one thing, buy the one shipping container that you need, and that's it. I mean, you don't have to. If you just sell clothing, get the poly bags. You got it made easy with clothing, but we just don't do a lot of clothing because it gets returned a lot because it don't fit, or they didn't like something about it. Or we do shoes, and we do get some returns on shoes if they don't fit right or that kind of thing. But I've gotten it because I'm not trying to be mean on ladies, but if they don't fit right, they won't return the thing back. You know, guys, they just be like, okay, I'll just take the pain, I guess. I don't know, let's take the pain and wear the shoe. But I love you, ladies. I'm not trying to talk bad about you. But the only returns I've gotten in shoes are from women. So, but I love y'all. I love the females. You know, I got a nice daughter. I've got another nice daughter in there, and a nice wife, and a good wife. But hey. If you would subscribe, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers.
No, we're trying to get to 1 million.
We're trying to get to 1 million, but we want to get to 100 first. If you could hit that subscribe button, comment would help us out. Hit the like button and notification bell, and we appreciate it. And thank y'all for watching. And we will see you guys next time. Why don't you start this one? Because, like, I feel like every time... Here, is it you? There you go. Can you see yourself? Because I feel like every time I start, it's like, hey, my face is right in the camera. Hey, everybody, how's it going? You know, and so, you know, I want you to start it.
Okay.
I can't see you. Okay.
I say we're at the cell. We're at our first cell.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
It's rolling. It's rolling right now.
Okay, I have to cut this out. Okay. Shh.
Okay.
Okay, be quiet. Okay.